In today's video, I'm going to be getting straight to the point because I know you guys want the answer and I have the answer. And I want you guys to know that this will naturally make any woman obsess over you in a way that she's allured by your presence. Now, what is this? Well, it's a man with sexual discipline. Sexual discipline is something that's heavily mysterious to women, I would say for the most part, because women are very easily validated through a man's sexual energy. The sexual energy that perhaps he shows a woman, whether he is conscious of it or not. A lot of people don't have control over their sexual energy, which is correlated to their life force energy. And with that comes a lot of either depletion or your sexual energy is choosing women for you. And we see that in our society today is men, well, first and foremost, divorce rates are really high. And I think it's due to the fact that people don't have the ability to discern who they partner with, who they sleep with, etc., in a way that's coming from actual soul discernment rather than sexual fulfillment in a short-term way that will lead to a long-term decay of perhaps what you weren't wanting in the first place, the decay of yourself. Now, I say this because sexual energy is very important to be talking about in our society today more than ever because of the manipulation that is happening out there through the vital life force energy we all have. Now, you may be like, Maya, sexual discipline, that's really what gets her obsessed with me? Now, it's quite simple. A woman will naturally obsess over a man who doesn't give her what she wants. She will ask herself why. She will question, is it something I'm doing? And with that will come repetitive thoughts about you, scenarios, perhaps what she did, perhaps what you're doing, perhaps questioning, why am I not getting what I easily receive in the past from men? This man is different. What's his game? What's he got going on? And you having that strong ability to actually be able to become aware of your senses when your sexual energy gets stimulated by a woman, let's say you're on a date with, that you've been seeing, maybe just women on the street, at the gym, etc. You having discernment of when your sexual cords are being pulled and you not being controlled by them. I really do feel like sexual discipline is just as important as financial literacy. We don't really get taught about either though, but I'm going to stick with the sexual discipline in today's video because it is rather important. I say this because men, you have the ability to not only control who you are as a man, you not only have the ability to discern when you are having a full cup to see clearly through the reflection of another person, but when you have an empty cup, there is zero reflection that can be seen through the dates you go on, the women you see, etc. That is the importance of having a full cup, not only of your own sexual energy, full cup in the way that you're actually secure in who you are, regardless if a woman comes across your path or not. If you have goals, you have something you want to achieve, and perhaps that's a woman right now in your life. That is great. But do not settle for someone who just stimulates something within you without further progressing in the way that, can she stimulate me in ways that go beyond just a short-term pleasure? Now, let me get back on track because women will, like I said, naturally obsess over a man because sex is something that connects two people. And I think that's why people find themselves in perhaps toxic patterns because they have slept together too soon. You guys are attaching in a way that binds you two together, whether you're aware of it or not. We do have sexual cords, and every sexual interaction will tie you to that person. Now, you guys are probably like, do you have evidence of this, Maya? Where's the evidence? Personal evidence, if you're a sensitive person, if you're connected to who you are, you're naturally going to feel other people's energies around you if you've been interacting through soul connection. But sex will naturally call forth one another's soul to participate in the act. But when we are not in tune with it, we are over-identifying to the body. And the body is limited. The soul is expansive. So when we are using our animalistic nature to fulfill something that our body is in the process of creating, whether it be an orgasm, etc., we are not actually in tune with the soul evolution expansion that can partake when we interact with sex on a very meaningful basis. So women will naturally obsess over you. Mark my word for it. Especially the women who find it valuable to have sex in the beginning because it allows her to feel secure to that man, safe with that man, safe within the way that he chose her. And with that comes a lot of complications because sometimes people have sex and they don't even want to be with that person. It's just a short-term fling. And then emotions get involved, self-worth gets involved, trauma gets involved. And I don't think it's ever worth it. So I think a man who can hold his own, can wait and perhaps not give her what she's used to, allows her to question you as a person and as a man. And with that, you gain a level of respect that perhaps she's never had to other men in the past. You are different, and different within the way that you are able to hold your own. You are able to control your senses, your urges, your energy. And with that will show her you have the ability to lead in a very powerful way, in a way that is putting himself first. And when a man puts himself first, he will naturally allow a woman to be put first within his ability to lead the relationship. He will be naturally in mind. So I feel like this video took a turn in a lot of different places. I know I can do that. But overall, women will obsess over a man with sexual discipline, his ability to discern her out, and not give it up right away. And this is something that is great for men and women to have, is sexual discipline. But I feel like being different in our society today doesn't mean being out there and, better than the next. It's returning to who you are and having that level of self-respect within yourself, and being different within the way that you show others where you're at through your actions, through your words, and through your choices. So I hope today's video gave you guys some answers. I know it was kind of maybe a little confusing in the way that it went about. I never pre-plan my videos. I just allow myself to talk. So I hope that you got something out of it. I hope I could, give you guys some knowledge about the whole woman perspective, male attraction thing, because it's something I know that a lot of men are struggling with, is understanding, I feel, women and women understanding men. So in today's video, I hope it gave you guys some knowledge that you guys can take with you on your paths. And if you guys are wanting any one-on-one coaching with me where we can further address any kind of topic in your life that you may be struggling with or wanting new perspectives on, I would love to speak with you. So my email is down below. And with that being said, if you guys liked today's video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button if you've made it this far, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.